Um, it's actually like 3 a.m. right now, but let's go do this. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. It's time for another video. And of course, we're going to be talking to two very interesting people over at Cornerstone's Stables. And they are actually DIONNE Monsanto and Ian Pangilinan. Now, of course, I'm sure you're very interested with these two. DIONNE has, made a mark off of course, being so feisty. She always plays the villain in different projects, both on ABS-CBN, GMA, and TV5. And recently, Ian Pangilinan has also done quite good work of this Globe Studios project, which is like a BL themed show. And of course we asked them about that as well, and together they are actually starring in a new show on TV5 called I Got You, together with Beauty Gonzalez, RK Bukit Singh, and a couple more people. But before we do actually go into that interview, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Click on the subscribe button, please. Click on the like since you're already here anyway. So let's go and check a look.
Ako dito, si Hailey. I play the role of Hailey, and basically she's a young entrepreneur. She's a bar owner, and ano lang siya, lakas maka woman empowerment. She gets what she wants. So, yun. Actually, ako kasi as an actor, I always love my character. It doesn't matter kung masama o mabait yung character kasi I will be giving life to it. So, me personally, I'm biased. So, I love Hailey because she knows what she wants. She's very determined to get what she wants, and I think that's something we can all learn from. I think that's something na we should all do, especially ngayon, these are trying times. So if we have something that we want to aim for, we should do it, and that's what Hailey is.
Words of wisdom, nandito sa I Got You. So ako, ang character ko ay si Kurt, isang mid-20s na kumbaga hindi pa gaano kakilala ang sarili. May mga natutuklasan pa siya tungkol sa kanyang sexuality, for example. So isa yan sa mga journey na makikita natin sa aking character. Tapos pakunwari, may isa siyang best friend na lalaki na napakalakas ang nararamdaman niyang mga reaksyon kapag may mga ginagawa ito. So, yan ang ma-discover nating parang pag-iisip pa kanya kasama ang karakter ni Beauty Gonzalez dito. So, yeah.
So, Del pala ang lagi mong kasama here. Oo. Nako, Ian or Kurt, nako, ikaw konting patikim. Ano ba ang ma-feel namin dito kay Kurt? Puro ba siya pagpapakilig? Ano ba kagaya ba ng nararamdaman ko ngayon? Paano?
Si Kurt, describe ko talaga siya as a very, very nakakatuwang character kasi ang laki-laki niyang kumbaga personality. Parang very kung familiar ka sa mga star signs, yung inaral kong star sign is Leo. So yung mga Leo, then mapakita, then parang nandito ako sa kwarto, pansinin niyo ako, gano'n.
Nandiyan nyo ang presensya ko, gano'n.
Oo, exactly. Tapos imagine mo, parang papasok siya ng kwarto, tapos parang hindi ko maintindihan ang sarili ko. Parang nakakatuwa siya, panoorin ng character, definitely.
Ito, makakasama natin, John from Bumagaw.
Yes, good evening, DIONNE, and of course, Ian.
Hey, John.
Parang hindi ako makapag-move on sa mga ni-reveal ni DIONNE this evening. But just the same, I am a fan, Dion. And hindi ko rin magets kanina nung sinasabi mo na parang you don't find yourself sexy because you are, apparently. And
Thank you. See, I'm sorry to cut you off,
no, go ahead.
Someone should say that kasi to you. You shouldn't say that about yourself. Diba?
I agree.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Alright, but you are, definitely. Ngayon, parang everybody actually sees you and your character always as the feisty one. And do you actually find anything about yourself? Like, do you have insecurities? Do you have your own set of fears as well?
Yes. Most definitely. And I used to be so insecure because I'm so small. I'm only 5'3". I'm small and I'm dark. I'm very morena, and you know the beauty standards here in the Philippines. Pag maitim ka, pag morena ka, parang sakto ka lang. So I've always had that impression in my head na I'm not really pretty. So I used to go to all these auditions and ghosties, and I would, grabe before, ruthless yung auditions before. Kasi, as in, mga 2 meters away lang yung mag-audition sa'yo. Tapos, yun, maririnig mo yung comments nila about you.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos, nakaka-break siya ng spirit. But I saw it. I think I was mature enough at such a young age na I always turned it around. I always turned it into something na I can work constructively. So, I would think na, okay, sige, maliit man ako, pero I know what I can offer. And I'm very persistent. People will not say no to me because I'm so makulit. Nakailang auditions ako. I want to say like 100 auditions. And galing akong Cebu, pupunta akong Manila just to audition. And so I got my luck with when I auditioned for Pinoy Big Brother. That was my biggest break in to the industry. But definitely, I have so many insecurities. But now that I'm at this age, I just turned 35 nung Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like, all my experiences just made me welcome my flaws. Because if you welcome your flaws, no one can use them against you.
Alright, pareho pala tayong Sagittarius, which is a good thing. Ayan, merong nag-villain role din before, si Nanette Inventor. When she reprised the role of Doña Buding in like a show, ang problema niya later on in life is that she kinda got the attitude of that character, and she didn't know for like a couple of years until someone like really sat her down and told her that you're becoming your villain in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How do you actually separate yourself from your characters in that way?
Okay. This one, it depends kasi on the project that you're doing. Because I actually had the same issue when I did Tubigan Langis before, because we taped for 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in character I was this evil person for 9 months. And it really was a challenge to break from that. Kasi before, after taping, I'd go home. Pwede na akong mag-break from my character, but because it was so tasking every time, kasi I'd have to get into character again every taping day, which is DTHS.
Mm-hmm.
So, ang ginawa ko na lang, I'd stay in my zone. Hindi ako lalabas. para hindi ako bumalik sa totoong ako. Kasi nakakapagod yung pagpasok, then pagbitaw ulit, pasok, bitaw, pasok, bitaw. So, for 9 months, that was me. It was a challenge when the show was done. That's why I went to the States. I stayed there for 2 months. It was like an emotional, mental rehab for me. Yung bumalik na ako sa totoong Dion. Hindi na ako si Lucy. But it took a while. I had to literally be out of this place for me to be out of that place in my head. It's a test on your mental toughness.
It's a very long process, I'm sure also.
Yeah. Yeah.
With that, congratulations sa new show mo. And I do believe that there is actually like goodness in the way you want your career to actually end. It's on your terms. And it's yun parang if you want to take a break, you'll take a break.
Yeah. Actually, John, thank you so much for saying that, because I actually had 2 offers from the other stations. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I can't. Because I'm about to do big things.
Yes, of course. Alright, congratulations again, Dion. Ayan. Siguro yung next question ka naman is for Ian. Ayan. Ian, medyo nare-reserve ko yung sarili ko kasi parang, I'm a really, really big fan of what you did during this pandemic. Guys, sa pelikula was so huge. And thank you so much kasi marami din nakapansin ng video ko yung during the Tabing Ilog, because during that interview, nagkamali yung isa sa mga vloggers. Natanungin ka na kung sinong gusto mong maging leading man. And eventually, nagkaroon ka ng project na gano'n. It was actually very big na it kind of took your career through a lot of heights, no? In a way. Now that you have that, parang hindi mo ba naisip din na because of how huge this actually impacted a lot of people and the industry itself, it's gonna be hard to actually top a successful project. Is that something that you actually fear a lot?
Well, the thing is, parang for me naman, I don't do all of this work with the end goal of being famous in mind. Does that make sense? Parang, parang I give my all in every project and give my all in every character. Parang in the hopes na the work itself becomes good. And parang the goal here is not to make it as famous as possible or to make it as, parang grabe, it takes the nation by storm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my goal lang talaga at the end of the day is to make something the best that it can be. And if it deserves the attention that it gets, it's gonna get that attention. So with that, parang it's not something I fear. I mean, if this is the best, then this is the best. It just means na I just have to work even harder for the next characters. And if something even bigger comes along, rest assured I worked my hardest to make it as big as it was. So yeah.
Do you miss Paolo in some form or another? Mm-hmm.
The thing is, honestly, like I work with Paolo like so often. Like parang we do a bunch of guestings on all of these on all of these shows, on all of these variety shows, on all of these interviews, on all of these magazine covers. So parang like, hindi pa kami nagre-reach sa point na we don't see each other often enough. Alam mo yun, parang we still see each other halos like twice, thrice, 4 times a week. So hindi ko pa miss yun. Para siya sa buhay niya.
And right now, pero what are you thankful for right now?
I'm very thankful to be given the platform, definitely, because ever since I was a kid, and this is something I keep saying in almost every interview that I have. So sorry if guess na siya. But then ever since I was a kid, I loved movies, and I always wanted to grow up making movies in however way I can. And I discovered that later on acting is what I wanted to do, to create these beautiful movies. So I'm most thankful for being able to achieve that childhood dream in something like that as a pelikula. And I hope that I just continue to achieve more heights, to achieve even more of that dream in the future. So yeah.
What are you glad to actually discuss as far as LGBT themes go in your new show, which is I Got You?
In the new show, definitely parang very different secrets. Like, it's so hard to describe kasi without spoiling anything. But then, sobrang iba ni Kurt from Vlad, even though they are both on the spectrum. Sobrang iba yung journey niya, and like how he tackles issues when it comes to things like that, and also things in his private life. So, parang I'm most thankful for being able to expose this new side of parang the spectrum, kumbaga, to expose even more real characters and like show them to the world, kumbaga. So yeah, that's what I'm thankful for.
Alright.
Parang like if somebody who identifies the same way as Kurt, na parang hindi naman niya na-gets yung character ni Vlad din kaya sa pelikula. Parang yun, if that kid sees Kurt and parang it's like, oh my god, I understand. Parang that's one more kid, who feels like they're not alone in the world. So yeah.
And you can help them as well.
Yes.
Alright. Thank you so much, Ian. And thank you, Miss Leon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, John. That is so beautiful, Ian. I love that. I love that so much.
Kayo dalawa actually sobrang nakaka-proud na makasama kayo dito. Very intelligent, talented actors. Thank you po. Marami po naiyak. Oo, nag-speech. Pero ayun, grabe. Congratulations. Deserve nyo ang lahat ng blessings, lahat ng opportunities, Ian and Dion. Oo.
Alright. And wasn't that fun? I really appreciated it on how they answered quite eloquently. And to think that these people are actors, you wouldn't actually, expect that much content in how they say things, how they view the world, per se. I like Dionne, honestly, and she's revealed so many things during this interview, one of which is retiring from all of this. I initially was a little sad upon hearing that, but I understood why she's actually doing it. She's doing it in her own time. If you have control over that, that actually means that you're contented, you're happy, and I think that is why she's doing it. Aside from that, thank you so much to Ian Pangilinan also for being so candid. Even if I asked him questions about him and Paolo Pangilinan, on if he actually misses him, but he doesn't miss him because he's always with him. That's a good thing. Anyway, thank you so much again for being here. If ever you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because it'll be a good thing. So when I come out with more videos like these, you get to immediately see it on your YouTube app or on YouTube on your TV. Have a wonderful have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Bye-bye. Please subscribe to our channel and click the notification icon. Thank you from gomacao.com.